How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the physical Kaioken Goku at Super Attack 10, and he was my very first Kaioken Goku, so I was just really fond of him, and I absolutely love the art. Of course, one of my very first World Tournament rewards as well. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now, he is at Super Attack 10, and I'm very low on Kais. I think I legit have like 11 Kais left, so I've used quite a few clearly, but maybe I will be able to obtain some from some of the type banners that are coming up. I didn't really summon on a tech one at all, just because I don't necessarily want too many units from there. If Goku Black and Master was in it, I would have gone a bit harder, of course, but because there isn't really that much, like, there aren't that many units of value in there, I just didn't really bother to go over it. Granted, there is a Tech Super Saiyan Trunks, which I really want, and let's jump in. Do I want to jump into Boss Rush? I think because I want to see how long. I think Buhan. No, not Buhan. Ultimate Gohan. Is Ultimate Gohan a good choice? I think Ultimate Gohan is in fact a good choice because he has that barrier. So yeah, like I was saying, wait, what was I saying? Very first World Tournament reward. I can't remember now. I legit can't remember now. This is the problem. I'm always in the middle of saying something and then I kind of forget because I move on to something else straight away. Oh there. Okay, let's try to find a Broly or Goku Black friend at the very least, because I've been seeing quite a few Broly friends, because I would imagine that they are trying to run cooler, which of course is expected, and that is the very first, and there we go, that was legit the very first Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks smacks in the potential system I've seen in a while. And I'm going to quickly go ahead and get rid of a Geo Blue just because I don't want him to get counters and additional super attacks. And I'm going to go ahead and let's add Pan, just that additional bit of support. Alright, there we go. So we are currently getting free key from this. Of course, Kaioken Goku is an orb changer, and he also gets a 40% attack boost. But the main thing that stands out about him is that he does have a Kaioken mechanic. So really want to see how high that attack stats can get on this particular stage. Of course, we do have a type advantage towards the end there. We have other units providing an attack and defense. Well, actually, Pan is the only one that provides an attack and defensive boost. The Goku, the Super Saiyan Goku, only gets an attack boost, but let's just see how this man does. And I've cut down on how many times I've said this man, and I plan to keep that trend going, but I can't believe I said it this early. I'll normally just say it at the end now. So, to start things off, just over 200k, and keep in mind that his main link, like, is shattering the limit. He doesn't exactly have any good attack links apart from Kamehameha, which he is going to share with Goku, but you know, outside of that, he doesn't really get too much from those additional attack links. I believe he has Saiyan Warrior Race, and just basically those filler links, because not too many units have them, and when units do have them, they don't exactly make that much of a difference. But I'm going to try to seal him up here, which I am in fact going to do. Going to avoid a super attack with Goku Black, and then let's go ahead and grab these. But the reason why Kaioken Goku can be a pretty good unit on this team in particular, or why he was really good before, is because the physical type team was just kind of all over the place, because you had units with Over in a Flash, for example, Full Power Frieza, you had Kaioken Goku, and then you would also have Broly with Prepare for Battle. You would have Ultimate Gohan with Shocking Speed, and then of course you'd have Bardock with Prepare for Battle as well. Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman with Shocking Speed and Prepare for Battle. It was kind of all over the place. So to have a unit like Kaioken Goku definitely helped out massively, and one of the reasons why is because he did provide the links that weren't necessarily that common on that particular team. For example, Over in a Flash, he only shared with Full Power Frieza. Shocking Speed, he would share with Ultimate Gohan, and at the same time, he was an orb changer. So he was providing a ton to, you know, that team in particular, just because of what he provided with his links overall. Granted, like, he can still hit relatively hard, but in comparison to some of the other units, he wasn't exactly that great, because he is basically a support unit. That Kaioken mechanic is just basically an add-on, which is a bit of a shame considering how how important it was in the series. And I'm trying my very best to super attack here, but the Broly is the one that's not going to hit that hard. So, well, that's what I think anyway. He could, for all I know, he has a ton of potential system buffs, but from what I can tell, he probably only has the free ones, if that. And he is hitting so damn hard. Is this going to be a problem? because we are taking out a ton of health with just these attacks. Did they like remove Gohan's barrier or something? But of course, let's try to get in as many super attacks as we can. So let's go. Why didn't I put Broly in the third slot? Yeah, let's put him in that third slot. And avoiding super attacking would be great as well. But here we go. So currently at 300k. It's going up massively now. Of course, the boost from Pan is active, hence why. But let's see if we can get his attack stats to over 1 million. Actually, I don't even think that's possible now. See what I mean? I was trying to think about which events to take on. Do I take on Ultimate Gohan, that barrier? Or do I simply take on Cooler, who... I think Cooler probably would have been the best option. But let's just stick with this for now. And if I feel like I could do a bit more, I will jump into the Cooler event. And then I will get to a certain point and then come back to you guys. Because at the moment, I'm actually very surprised as to how fast I'm getting past the stage. I know, like, back when the event first came out, it was like, it seemed way tougher because you just didn't have the units to take it on. But now, it just seems super easy. Like, come on, bro. I was really expecting this Gohan to tank a few more of these hits, but the thing about Broly is that he can get his additional to go off. And it's going to be kind of tough to find another Broly lead. Okay, let's go ahead and put Black in the last slot. Grab these. Okay, I think we're good, yeah. And of course, he also works really well with Goku Black because he has an orb changer, so he's going to be providing a decent amount of orbs there. There are just so many things that he is good at, and I absolutely love that super attack animation as well, by the way. There are just so many things that he's good at, but the thing that kind of lets him down is the fact that he doesn't really provide anything else to other units in terms of attack and defense. So that's one of the reasons why I don't use him as much, and because the teams that we currently use are more like hero and villain orientated, you aren't going to be using Kaioken Goku in combination with Goku Black, so, and you're not going to be using him on that hero team either, and it just doesn't really allow him to truly shine, which is a bit of a shame because he is a great unit. I don't see how they could have potentially made him better with a rebirth, because they were kind of in a situation where they weren't focusing on support units that much, and he is definitely going to die this turn. Let's see how high I can get it before we... 300k. I definitely think that we can get that to 1 million. I definitely think that we can get that to 1 mil. So this is the start, okay? We're all going to take him out here, and you're not even going to know what's going to happen. But I'm going to get to a certain... Well, you're going to know because I'm about to tell you. And get to the Cooler event, take that on for a little while, and then I will come back, basically. So I will see you guys there. Okay, so we are back at around the same point, I like to imagine. So let's go ahead and grab these. And I'm on the second stage at the moment, of course. Just trying to... try my very best to not take him out straight away with some of the other units. And, of course, I get super attacks. 26k. Okay, that's not too bad. We weren't taking too much damage from the super attacks at the very least. Let's see how high his attack stat is now. So 260k. If I can get over 500k, I think I would be happy. Even with even if that's just possible with the support from other units, I'll be happy. But if we could get to 1 million, that would be insane. Of course, it would be a lot easier if you had potential system buffs, but I don't really have that many potential orbs at the moment, and I'm focusing on someone else. So definitely look forward to that. And yeah, this is of course what I have to go with. Like, it's just basically impossible to avoid super attacking with Broly at this point. And because I can't use Senzu Beans, I'm kind of limited here as well. So it's likely that I may run out of healing items at some point, which of course will happen because I'm trying to do this instead. And Goku Black really is not making things easy for me, is he? Oh, of course he did. Of course. So now we are on the agility stage. So what I'm going to go ahead and do. So currently the boost from Pan and the Goku is active. So I'm going to use an Usher just to get in his free turn of damage. And I'm going to super attack with Pan because she is going to give the Kaioken Goku a boost with her super attack mechanic. And let's try to set it up for next turn. So you're going to drop that red orb down, which should be enough to avoid some of the other guys from super attacking. Of course, Kamehameha is active as well. So 350k. I honestly think that if we had enough time, enough healing items, all that good stuff, we could easily get to 1 million. Of course we could, because that's just the way the Kaioken mechanic works, right? But I don't know if we're going to do it in this particular run. Oh, Bardock. You always have to ruin the good things, don't you? Alright, let's do this then. And Kaioken Goku as well? Okay, I was about to say, like, I can understand Goku Black super attacking, but not Kaioken Goku, because he has, like, well, to be fair, they both have level 15 crit, so it's like, I can't win. Like, at the very least, allow me to not super attack with one of them. Alright, and the question is, how much damage is he going to do? He's going to debuff at the very least, which, of course, is going to help with taking less damage, so... Oh, double debuff. Like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Should I be happy? Should I not be happy? Because I'm going to take this damage, but at the same time, it's just like, well, I just took out quite a bit of health. Which means that we are... Oh, wow, Broly just has to ruin everything. Which means that we're going to, like, be closer to taking him out. But to be fair, we still have the last stage, which we are most likely going to get demolished on, but that's not the point. Alright, let's grab these Giving Kaioken Goku the boost yet again. And then next turn, that is where I definitely have to avoid super attacking, because I do want to get the Dokkan mode with Kaioken Goku at the very least. 344k. Of course, the reason why I went down a bit is because Super Saiyan 2 Goku isn't in play right now. But he's still hitting pretty damn hard. Pretty damn hard. And keep in mind that he is at Super Attack 10. Use those precious Kais to get him to Super Attack 10. And he's hitting harder than Broly. So, I can't complain. Hold up. Oh, never mind. I thought, wait. I thought he was supposed to super attack twice. I was like, wait. I avoided the super attack first time around. Never mind. And, wow. Goku Black just has to ruin the party, doesn't he? Well, it looks like I'm just grabbing all of these then. Dokkan mode of Bardock. I have not seen that in quite a while. 13k. Wow. Can't even defend. He's probably going to hit for like 100k. The Goku probably won't do that much either. But at least we are going to see all his super attacks. So, could be worse. And to be fair, Goku Black is probably going to take him out. Which means that we are going to move on to the physical cooler stage. We are very close to 500k. And we can most likely reach that point if the Super Saiyan 2 Goku is in play. But I don't know. Can we reach... Like, I have a feeling I'm going to die before I actually get him to 500k. But it's definitely possible. Definitely is possible. Taking so much damage from these attacks though. Right, here we go. Goku Black. Fully maxed. And there he goes. I kind of wish they changed a super attack animation. I was never really a big fan of it, because it's kind of just recycled from the fusion between Bardock and Goku. It's still cool, I suppose. Yeah, I really did not get that much health back with the Dokkan mode. Oh dear. Gonna have to be a bit more sufficient with my items now. And that's the problem. Do I... No, I'm gonna have to save that Usher. So it seems like we are coming to the end of the video. I should try my very best to stay alive and just stay on particular stages for as long as I can. But now this is where we are really starting to enter danger territory, because he can super attack a lot. Well, he can super attack me once, but he can attack a lot, basically. 370k, we are moving up in the world, and to be fair, the thing that kind of holds him back is the fact that he doesn't really get a sizable boost from his passive. 40% really isn't that much, and I would imagine that his 12k multiplier probably isn't that great either, so there are a few things holding him back pretty much. But overall, he's a pretty solid unit. Should he get into Super Attack 10? Probably not, just because he isn't exactly providing too much overall. If you provided an attack and defensive boost to all of your units, yeah, go for it. To be honest, it depends. If you want support for Goku Black, Full Power Frieza, and Ultimate Gohan, he is a great option. But outside of that, he doesn't really provide too much. If you have something that is close to an optimal team, he probably isn't worth it, to be perfectly honest. Probably not. But are we going to take him out? We may be able to take him out, actually. If we do this in a smart way, we could potentially win here. Of course, that isn't a goal, but I'm trying my very best to stay alive and get to a certain point at the very least. And I'm just thinking about it now. A super attack from Goku Black probably won't do that much damage anyway. So, I mean, it depends on how many orbs I get. I'll collect 5 orbs. I think it'll do an okay amount, but I just want to get that debuff in. You know, help out the squad. And I just realized I didn't even take that much health away from him. It's very likely that I'm going to die. And we didn't even reach 500k. Did not even reach that goal. That's why additional attacks could potentially be better for him. Because, of course, if he gets additional attacks, his attack stat is going to be getting higher and higher. So, go for additionals over crits maybe. Because I do believe that overall, additionals are supposed to hit harder anyway. But, of course, crits can just bypass the type disadvantage and such. That is a super attack, right? That is. And I mean, my Kaioken Goku does have several potential system buffs, so he can maybe tank the rest of his hits. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. I think we are coming to the end of the video, but I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Definitely was a lot of fun to try out the Kaioken Goku. Oh, and you guys see additional. Could have tried it out with the agility one, but I just personally prefer the physical one. And of course, the agility one has a flat out boost instead of a percentage boost. So overall, I believe that they are around the same, because I actually made a video comparing the physical Kaioken Goku and the agility Kaioken Goku when it comes to the damage, and the physical one was slightly better. So, of course, that comes down to things like attack stat, 12k multiplier and such. But overall, they are about the same. But when it comes to the potential system, oh dear. But when it comes to the potential system, the physical one is going to be hitting harder, of course. I think this is the end. I think this is the end. It definitely was a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about Kaioken Goku? I don't think this is going to be enough to tank the hit, but it's fine. Yeah, well, hope you guys did enjoy the video as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a great day as always, and I will see you all in the next one.